Welcome back to another episode of The Road to 2200. Looks like I'm going to have black here. I'm 1980. My opponent is 1947, and we're going to play d4, d5. Not surprisingly, if you remember from my other episodes, I play kind of a boring QGD, a Queen's Gambit Decline. I play it a bit systemy. I mean, there's some slight modifications depending on what my opponent's doing, but they're pinning here, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to end up pushing c5 at some point. I like to do this. No, let me rephrase that. This is what I do. I don't like to do this. This is my opening prep. And then I castle after I sort of get them to commit. And then they'll generally, do this kind of stuff. I'm going to go here. This is the variation I play. And then I go here. And there's some tricks in here to know of like, I don't know how to explain them without seeing them on the board, but it's like here, takes here. You come back with a knight, so you don't have to have a hanging pawn. This is a very normal move, and I'm just going to respond with my normal c5. Start cracking open the center. I'm castled. I'm safe. This is what I like so much about the QGD. Like I have a very safe setup, and I just kind of get to do things. I think they normally go here, so this is a little bit different. So my question is, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to go here and then here. Is that what I want to do? Is this wrong, or is it just different? That's always my question on moves like this. I don't think there's much difference. If they go here, here. Yeah, so I would have to take this way if I was going to do that, which I think I'm fine with. Taking an awful long time here. I think I'll go here. I generally go like here. Okay, so this is all... Oh, wait, is this different somehow now? Because after here, he could take there. He would take... Wait. So if I take, and he starts here... Oh, no, I still come back here. Okay, I think this is fine. I think it's exactly the same. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is the same. I guess what's different is that without... In this... If I go here... Okay, so I'm currently down a piece. I go here. Okay, yeah. And then if he takes back and I go here, he does have some interesting plays. He's got like this, which is a little bit annoying. I think I need to, though. This will be a good learning experience for me. I haven't seen this like move order, and I think it really messed me up. Like I think I should have taken here first. I didn't do that. It might end up being quite problematic. I'm not sure yet. I also have this check, which I totally missed, which could be very interesting. Because this check would hit him if this knight wasn't here. So is there something cool I can do with the knight? I don't see anything. Okay, so I could still go into this path. Takes. I don't really... This doesn't look like a good isolated queen spawn. They can be good. That version does not look good to me. I guess he's probably going to go in here. Oh, wait, this thing's hanging too. Oh, my goodness. I lost, I think. What a mess. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Because if I go here, and even here, it's check, so then I move and then this hangs. So I just can't do that. And if I go like here, you can go here. And then I have to go here. I lose that middle pawn. Boy, I'm in big trouble. Trying to find a way to get this move to work. But I can just take anyway, so it's not like it's that amazing. I do have takes. Oh, this is actually quite good. There's this check with here. So I'm going to go into this line. I think this works because of a very clever little play where I can go like this. It doesn't work, actually. He blocks the check there. Son of a biscuit. Oh, this loses. So, oh no. That picks that up. But this is still a problem. I'm going to lose an exchange. No. No, I'm not. I can go here first. Although, can you just go here? But if he goes there, no. I was thinking I could go here, but I cannot. Then I take. It's still hanging. Yeah, looks like I lose an exchange here. Unless I can come up with something really good. Ooh, actually I do have something really good. This is mate. So if I go here, he goes here. I've cut off my check, which is unfortunate, and I'm being attacked. Oh, buddy, what do we do here? I guess I have like here, takes, here, threatening to come around that way for the mate, but could block either way here. I'm in big trouble regardless, and I'm just trying to find, is there a desperation move I have here that will save the day? I thought this was going to do it. Here, here, that kind of stuff. But that doesn't quite work. Is the answer just here, takes, here, here. Nope. All right, I'm going to go here. This does not work, but my hope is my opponent cannot find the reputation. It's not a hard reputation to find. It is not a hard reputation to find. They found it in a millisecond. I do have this, which I didn't see before, which maybe does actually save me. Although I think this might lose the game also. So, I'm trying. Okay. That's all I can do is try. That's checkmate. So, I tried and it worked. Okay, let's take a look at the game. My poor opponent. They're going to be like, what? What? How did I possibly lose that? Okay, let's see how I blew the game, and then we'll see how I somehow won the game. All right, so these are all normal moves. There's nothing unusual here. This is very much the line that I play. It's a very solid, good line. This also is good. That's normal, and this is the normal move. Normally, what white does here is they play here, I go here, they go here, and I come back, and they go here, and I go back, and stuff often gets traded off. It's a very even game. You would not want to play this if you're like must win against somebody a lot lower rated, but it gives you a very stable position from which to play from. My opponent didn't do that, and what they did was not wrong, and it wasn't better. It was just a move. It was just a move. The number one move, according to the database, is to go here, and that seemed a little good to me. It was certainly on my radar, but I decided to take here instead, thinking it was essentially the same. And the engine says it's totally even, and how did you mess it up? It's impossible. So I go here. And what I missed was that I actually needed to play, I guess not needed, but G5 is best to prevent this stuff. So after G5, he goes here, I just take. And now I don't have to worry. Although I would think it still ends up in the hanging. I mean, in the QG. What's the word? The IQP. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't love this IQP, but at least there's more pieces on the board. It seems like, we've got some active pieces. We've got 2 bishops. We could do some things. The IQP that I could have ended up with was quite a bit worse because I had less pieces on the board to be able to attack. Another decent move here would be doing this queen a5 idea immediately, getting the pin here. The computer doesn't even say break the pin. The computer says just whatever, just move on with your life, and then we can just play some chess. Perhaps I would probably just take here, even though that's not what the engine says is the best move. Okay, but I didn't do any of that. Instead, I took right away, thinking everything was essentially the same. And these are all fine moves. And in fact, I'm doing fine here, the engine says. This move is good. It's an IQP with the queens on the board. I've got plenty of pieces, apparently. I don't love it. This is also totally fine. And then this does nothing. The reason is because of this move, which I did find, but I thought my opponent would go here. I go here. My opponent goes here. And then I thought after this, I was lost after this happens, or after this. So I have to move the knight. This is what I missed at the end. This is the perils of stopping your calculation too soon, and this is what crushes me in most of my games. I could have gone here. And now, not only is my knight not hanging, it's with check, so they have to move, and I'm threatening stuff. So like they can't very easily come here because then they just lose a rook. So they have to come back there, and then when they do that, I just move my rook over. All the pieces are safe. My structure's beautiful. Computer says this is a dead even game, and I think we can see this is a very even looking game. Certainly black is not worse. So what I missed in all of this was one little thing, right? This is my thing. I can calculate quite accurately. All I had to do was come over with the check, which I saw, protecting this. They go here, which I saw to here, and then I said they take, and now 2 things are hanging. But we left our calculation in a spot where there was still room to go. Okay, so because I missed that, we'll go back. I've made some mistakes. That is not the line we were in. Okay, so we go all the way back here to capture it correctly. Okay, takes. I took. Went here, and then I messed up and got very desperate and went here. This was a desperate move. This was trying to mate. Even this, the computer says, is basically fine. I can go here. I thought the opponent could go here. Then the knight, I wasn't sure where the knight would go. Interestingly, the engine says you don't have to go anywhere. Just go here, threaten the queen. I don't know, queen goes here. I would assume the knight moves to safety now. That's actually fine for this knight to come here and then give this up. But perhaps even better according to the engine, and the engine says we're basically winning now. Because we've just infiltrated. And okay, we lost a rook. Okay, that's fine. We get a queen. So yeah, interesting dramatic change of events. They could go here instead, blocking that. The engine says let's keep the pressure on. Let's say they push here. Then I can come all the way around to do the check, and they can't block here now, so they move out of the way. And we've protected everything. So it's quite interesting that I thought I was busted, and I was totally fine. Like, completely fine. And then my opponent did not make a good move here and was like, free rook! Oh, checkmate. So, just, I don't know. The takeaways are so many from this game, right? This game ended in 15 moves on my opponent being so blinded by their greed for material that they gave up mate. And you might be like, yeah, that happens in my games too. But this game is between two people rated over 1900. So I think most people kind of assume that by this time we're not making these mistakes. And here's the answer: we still are. It's still maddening. We make these ridiculous mistakes. I'm wondering at what level they stop. Um, and then for me, my biggest takeaways are calculating and stopping my calculation too soon in like every line, right? Like I thought I was busted because every line I was like, okay, and then I stop my calculation here and I'm lost. And it's like, well, why don't you just go another move and maybe you're fine? So yeah, that's very interesting stuff. I hope you enjoyed this incredibly short game. Apparently, we're now 1987, and the road to 2200 continues.